The silent phone calls. Sarah's phone rang late one night, pulling her from sleep. She glanced at the screen. Unknown number. Answering cautiously, she pressed it to her ear. Silence. No static, no breathing, just an empty, hollow quiet. She hung up, thinking it was a glitch, but the calls kept coming. Every night at exactly midnight, her phone would ring. Every time, it was the same silence. At first, she tried ignoring them, but the persistent calls began to unravel her nerves. She couldn't shake the feeling someone was watching her. One night, she blocked the number, hoping it would stop. But at midnight, the phone rang again. This time, the call wasn't from an unknown number. It was from her own phone. Panic washed over her as she stared at the screen. Her phone was in her hand, but how could it be calling itself? Hesitantly, she answered, and the silence on the other end felt even colder, more threatening. The next day, Sarah checked her call history. There, among all the unknown numbers, were repeated calls made from her own number at odd hours when she knew she hadn't touched her phone. Worse still, some of them were made when she wasn't even home. Her mind raced. Had someone cloned her phone? Was it a hacker or something worse? One evening, as she sat at home, her phone rang again, her number calling. But this time, she noticed something horrifying. Her phone was sitting on the kitchen counter, and it wasn't in her hand. It was in the house. Terrified, she grabbed a kitchen knife and followed the sound of the ringing. She could hear it clearly now, coming from the hallway closet. Her hand trembled as she slowly opened the door. Inside, her phone lay on the floor, screen lit up, vibrating with an incoming call. She picked it up and the ringing stopped. The screen went black. When she checked her own phone, the call history was gone, like it never happened. That night, she didn't sleep, and by morning, the phone was missing. From then on, the calls never stopped. The worst part? Every time she answered, she could hear her own breathing on the other end.